Hello, welcome to Almost the Halfway Point. I just wanted to make a video and let you know about one of the larger upcoming projects we have, and that is our weather journal. Um, if you go over to modules, maybe this week's lab is on the El Nino, La Nina, the Southern Oscillation. Next week's lab is pretty light, pretty short, because you will need to start thinking about setting up your weather journal. So in week 8, I have weather journal instructions. The weather journals aren't due until the 24th of March. However, you will need to start it at least 10 or 12 days before that so you can get it completed. If you go to the instructions, I do have a little weather journal video that I made in 2020 if anybody wants to see how bipolar the weather in Western Kansas can be. And then I have a Word document version of what is below here in case you want to use the table template I provided, but you do not have to do it that way. So your first step is going to be to determine your forecast area. All right. And then you will need to record a 10-day forecast. And then every day you will need to record a 24-hour forecast, then record the actual weather. So you will need to keep this weather journal for the area you are currently living in. Basic information in a forecast is the high-low, precipitation probability, humidity, wind, cloudy, sunny, etc. There's a sample data table below. Consider anything within 5 degrees as accurate for the high lows, just because the temperatures can vary a few degrees in a very short amount of distance. After the 10 days, you're going to analyze your data and see how accurate everything was. See if the general public is correct and the weatherman is wrong all the time. So then you're going to research the climate for your area for the time period that you kept your journal. So if you keep your journal, if you start at March 9th and go to March 19th, you're going to want to use March weather data. And then you're going to write a little summary comparing what you observed during your time keeping your weather journal and what the typical climate during that month is like. And then you will need to write a 250 to 300 word reflection summary that identifies your local forecast office, your size of your area, and discuss the general overall accuracy of both the 10-day and the 24-hour forecast. So here I set it up in a table. Again, you do not have to do that. You can go by each day if you want. So if you start your weather journal on March 1st, you would pull out your weather app and you would write down the 10-day forecast. The further out on the forecast you get, the less information they give. If you're using the National Weather Service, they actually only go out a 7-day forecast. So you would have to use some other app to get the other 3. And then record your 24-hour forecast as well. So the 10-day, once you record it, that just stays put. Your first day of your 10-day and your 24-hour forecast should be about the same. And just be consistent when you're recording the 24-hour forecast. If you want to get up first thing in the morning and record it and keep it for that day, that's fine. If you want to record it before you go to bed for the next day, that is also fine. Just be consistent, because they have been known to vary just a little bit overnight. Minimum data you need, you are free to keep as much as you want, but you need the high low temperature and probability of precipitation. And on the 10-day further out, that's probably all you're going to get. Maybe windy, clear, cloudy. On your 24-hour, you definitely need to do the wind, clear, cloudy, and then keep track of the actual weather, what actually happened, and decide on a daily basis if they were accurate or not. And then below, please look at the rubric so you don't forget anything. This is a pretty high point value project. So you get 10 points for recording your 10-day forecast. You get 4 points a day for your 24-hour and actual forecast. So 2 points for recording the 24-hour, 2 points for actually recording the actual data. You get another 30 for your climate discussion and your analysis there, and then another 50 for your reflection. So this is a fairly large assignment, but most people find it pretty easy and pretty interesting because most of us have probably never documented the weather for a 10-day span. If you have any questions, please feel free to reach out to me. I can help answer any questions you may have on this project. Have a great week. Bye.